So today I'm just vlogging. I ain't doing nothing serious. I'm about to grab some breakfast for Miss D. I got my other niece got a hair appointment today, and then I might do a little laundry. I don't know yet, but I'm about to drop these kids off to school. They had a 2-hour delay. Do y'all know what y'all want? Well, y'all need to pick it up. Y'all need to hurry up now because I already know what Miss D want.
I know you're gonna want it, so we both might as well get it.
What?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, and a croissant.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, and a croissant. That's what you want too?
Yeah. Exactly. Because you always copy after.
Hello, can I please have a large hot coffee? 2 old-fashioned donuts, 2 jelly donuts, and can I have 2 bacon, egg, and cheeses on a croissant, please? Their donuts got 50 ingredients. So what do you think their drinks got? No, all sugar. Sugar, 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 sugar. Why do you think they say America runs on Dunkin'? Because America runs on sugar. Everything is about sugar. They put sugar on everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, the food not in there, right?
No.
Hold it.
Yeah, boy. Okay, I'm on now.
The croissants. 2 croissants. Thank you. Have a good day.
My car hair appointment far away.
Oh no, it's 20 minutes away. See y'all. Love y'all. Have a good day. Have a great day at school.
Me.
Yes, y'all need to. See y'all. Love y'all. Have a good day. So they just went in the building, and I'm about to go give Miss D her lunch. Well, her breakfast. Miss D likes coffee and old-fashioned donuts, and my mom don't like coffee, but she likes jelly donuts. So I got them their breakfast. Then I'm going to be taking my older niece, my 19-year-old niece. She got a hair appointment today for 10 o'clock. It's the lady was running behind, so I'm about to go there, tell her to let's go, and we about to head to that appointment. And if you're new here, I appreciate you for sticking around. You're welcome. Yeah, my new shop box. She can't use that one because it's too old-fashioned. It's no sugar. I just put cream. That's it. Well, they put the cream. I have my lunch right there heating up in there. I didn't want to put it in the microwave. I just heated it up in my oven. So when I drop her off to get her hair done, I'm going to eat on my food.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Mama. Yeah, this stuff is hot down here.
What was these in?
In the bag.
You just took them out?
Yeah. This is my food, y'all. Hmm? I'm gonna take this with me. Some chickpea, quinoa, black beans, squash, and satine. So I'm gonna take this with me. It's hot.
Why would you do that, Jameer?
I thought it was cool now. Let me get some.
You gotta be. Don't use. Why would you use this?
I'm gonna just get some of this one.
If you get in the car, you can sit the whole thing in here. Just sit it in there.
No, it'll be up now.
Look.
Alright, yeah. That works better.
And then you still gonna need the nappy, so I don't know why you're doing all that. Oh, the one. Oh, that. Oh, that's what you're gonna do.
I'm showing her, but is he this the one? Because I don't want nothing else.
I mean, she already done bleached it or whatever. I don't know what she did. Well, she said she had to do a little. I don't know.
I mean, it don't matter. She just it's only one piece. It's the cut, like the cut that I'm talking about, like the style. So
she said length. So I guess she can adjust it. You can talk to her about that. I don't know. I don't know what she was talking about.
What she charging my car? 200.
She ain't charge her. She charged me $400.
How much?
$400.
$400?
Yes.
the hair bundles is 200
for the hair and the
like for
service.
real. And her service is too.
Well, this lasts but a lot. This hair gonna last at least a long time.
They don't say yeah,
Don't go
fine.
inside. You'll keep on going.
I'm gonna go this way. Yeah.
That's awesome. I have no more. All right, y'all.
All right, I'll see you later. All right, love you too. This girl, I don't know who this is. I was trying to look for people, but some people was like 600, but she said the cheapest price. She said 400, so I was like, all right, let's just go to hers. And she said the cheapest price. But then you go on her page, she got nice hair, nice work, but it's all up to y'all. If y'all like if you like the way she do your hair, then that'll be your stylist. If not, then just find somebody else. Shit, it's right over here, but this look like yeah, over here.
Oh,
And it's blue. And it's blue.
the back car?
It's the building. Wait, that's a funeral home right there, so it can't be that.
With the blue?
Yeah.
So where do I go?
I don't know. I'm gonna just walk in there. I don't know what. I think that door in the front over there. So that right there is my 19-year-old niece. So she's just about to get her hair done, and I'm about to eat my lunch that I heated up earlier. So her 19th birthday just passed. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't do birthdays, but she was like, all I want to do is get my hair done. So I'm like, all right, how you want your hair? She sent me videos. Well, she sent me a couple pictures, and I was asking around. I'm asking people, how much is it for this? Because I went on Amazon. I'm like, all right, you want your hair like this? So I looked up black and blonde wigs on Amazon, and let me just tell you something. Kids are expensive, but I looked it up on Amazon, and it wasn't the same quality. So I started to ask hairdressers around around where I'm from. $600, $500. Look at this food, y'all. This is my leftover Nourish, my vegan food, y'all. But they was like 500, 600. So I texted one girl, she was like 400. So I was like, all right, man, this is the lowest I got. She really want her hair done, so why not, you know? That's literally all she wanted. She said, can I get my hair done? At first I was like, no. When I learned the prices, when I learned how much it costed, I was like, nah, like that's too much money. But then, I'm sorry, y'all. This food is so good. It's squash, y'all. Squash, quinoa, seitan, black beans, and chickpea. But yeah, I was like, when I heard the price, I'm like, nah, that's too much money, you know. But with girls, I'm learning, like with girls, it's high maintenance. When I asked around how much this hairstyle was gonna cost, and they said that much, I said, this is everything. Don't ask me for nothing. Don't ask me for nothing. But one thing my father always taught me was not to cherish money. So my bills for the next 2 months, good, paid. So I'm like, all right, $400. All right, go ahead. I'll do it. It's all right. You know, sometimes you gotta. My father always taught me not to cherish money. Don't cherish it. He said, don't cherish that money, Jameer. Don't cherish it. That's one of the first lessons my father taught me. And because I've been in the struggle season for so long in my life, all the girls know is no. All they know is no. You know, I'm so used to just saying no. Like, you want this? No. And part of the reason was because financially, I wasn't able to. You know, Well, everybody support now that I'm like actually a full-time content creator, well, all y'all support and everything, like now I'm able to, you know, say yes to some things that I had to sacrifice and say no to. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a luxury. That's why when you pray to God and God start answering your prayers, he'll take care of it. Like my niece right there, this is her first time ever this is her first time getting her hair done by somebody professional and getting it done like a real hairstyle. So I'm like, I don't live for tomorrow. I don't live in my past. You know, that $400, yeah, it's a lot of money for hair to be done. But at the end of the day, when you have kids, you have kids and you have dependents and stuff, you gotta recognize that it's expensive to take care of them, you know? And I have the luxury this month, I have the luxury of, you know, just allowing her to get her hair done. You know, it's not, like I said, I don't cherish money, that's all. $400 is a lot of money though, I'm telling y'all. That's it. That's a done. I heard you better not. Dude, that's it. Don't ask for nothing. This food is so good. And plus, she's been doing so good in school. And she improved so much, you know, at a young age. You know, she's been through a lot of things in her life, and as her uncle, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her growth. I'm proud of how good she's doing in school. You know, I'm proud that she actually went back to school because she did drop out. She dropped out of school, and I think in 10th grade. You know, she dropped out of school in 10th grade. It was a long process of trying to get her back into it. So the fact that she actually went back to school and she's actually doing good, she's on pace to graduate. Well, she's going to graduate. It's a blessing because I prayed for this. Like, I'm like, in the moment, like, she was going through a lot of things, dealing with depression and things and all, and like a bunch of things. And I was just like, Lord, just give me the time. I said, just give me the time so that she can see it through. You know, I'm there for her. I said, just give me the time to show her that it's going to be better. Like, today might not be the best, but I told her, like, in the future, you know, things is going to get better. You know, I said, I'm going to be able to support you a lot more. I know you a teen, you know, you about to be an adult. You know, you want things and you want to be set up in certain ways, you know, but at that time I couldn't do much. So I was just like, I prayed to God, said, God, allow them to just be patient, allow them to just have the patience and believe in me that one day that their uncle will be in a position. You know, because I asked their mom, I asked their dad for stuff, and it's always something, you know, it's always something different. So I don't, like I said, Art, if I have full custody of them, right? Even though she's 19, I still look at her like she's a teen. You know, she ain't really been out there in the real world. I got to teach her a lot of things, you know, a lot of things that parents have to teach their kids. I'm not dependent on nobody else. You know, I don't complain. I told them, I said, all right, look, I'm going to take, like, I have custody of y'all. You know, y'all my nieces. I'm going to make sure I take care of y'all. I'm not going to sit around and complain. I'm not going to sit around and beg. I shouldn't have to beg, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to just continue to do what I got to do. And one day I'll be in a position to take care of them in the way that they want. And it's like, I had to sacrifice a lot of things, but it's okay because all those sacrifices is now paying off. You know, all the sacrifices is now paying off. And I'm grateful that I continue to push. I'm grateful that I continue to just, you know, believe, you know, and pray and stay faithful, you know. It's a blessing. I'm super, trust me, I'm super proud. That $400 is nothing. It's money, okay? It's money, but I'm not, you know, it's money. It's all right. You know, she deserves it. You know, she deserves it. She's been through a lot of things, a lot. And she's losing my father. Losing my father took a toll on everybody in the house, right? But it affected her a lot. Because although that was her grandpa, she called him dad. Okay? She called my dad dad. Because the bond is just like that. Like she called my mom. she called my mom, you know, so the bond is just like that. So when my father transitioned in 2023, that was hard on everybody in the house. Everybody was like in a depressed state. And I was in a depressed state, but I knew that if I couldn't be so low to the point where I can't take care of them because I had to show up. So I buried a lot of all my sad days and everything that I was going through. I buried it with a smile, you know, because I said, look, I got to be here. I got to be a leader for them. You know, even though I'm grieving at the time, I said, I got to be there for them. I can't be the head of the household and grieving and not getting things done and not showing up to work and not doing what I got to do because I got to take care of my family. And, you know, I prayed. Trust me, I prayed. I asked the Lord to give me the strength. And he did, you know? And like I said, I'm grateful that I continue to keep pushing. Because a lot of people, they was like, well, Markiah, when she was going through everything that she was going through, and she started not going to school, she started to really isolate herself. Everybody, like family, and even counselors and stuff at school, they're like, oh, nah, she got to be sent away. You know, she got to go to some type of, what is it? Like one of them facilities and stuff. She got to be isolated. And I said, no, I would never send my niece. I would never send no member of my family away like that because that's not what she needed. All she needed was love and support, you know. And me and my niece, my oldest niece, well, she's not my oldest niece, but me and her, when I went off to college, before I went to college, we had a nice bond. Like, we used to dance together and, you know, talk and do everything. But when I went off to college, I was away. So all that, like that time, she went through a lot during that time. And by the time I came back, she was already her own person. You know what I'm saying? Like, our bond wasn't, like, I always loved my niece, but the bond wasn't there like how it was, you know? So we went through that little period. But that bond that we used to have, you know, it's gonna be restored, and it's being restored like every day. It's being restored, you know. But every day, like I'm always on the road. I'm always moving. Like I'm the head of the household. I'm always moving, so I never really get time to sit down and connect. But I say, you know, one day it's gonna get back. Everything's gonna be back. But I'm grateful that God answered those prayers, you know. I'm raising some amazing women that's going to be something one day. They're going to be something. That food was so good. She said it's going to take about 2 hours. About 2 hours. It's 11 o'clock right now. So I'm about to go back home and relax until she called me and tell me that she's ready. But yeah, that's my 19-year-old niece, Markiah. You know, I love her. I'm always be there for her. And I feel like as really the only man in her life that's in her life, like seriously, you know, I got to be the example. And I have to pour into my nieces. I have to, you know, show them the love that, you know, that most women chase out of men, that they're not supposed to be chasing out of men. You know, the love that our nieces, well, the love that most women feel that they need to chase is the love that's missing in the household. Okay, the love that their parent, that their father was supposed to show them, their mother was supposed to show them, their uncle, whatever, brother, sister, whatever. Some people don't have that type of love, that type of bond. So they're going to chase it elsewhere. You know, they get into relationships and they expect all that type of love out of a man or somebody else. And, you know, it's not right that you do that. But some people have no choice. You know, I'm the uncle. You know, I'm my niece's uncle. You know, so I have to be there and show them, like, and be an example of what a man is and what, you know, the love that you're supposed to receive from a man. I'm going to provide for my nieces. I'm going to be there for my nieces and show them that, listen, you are appreciated. You are loved. A lot of women, they don't know how to be loved correctly. You know, they don't even have that love from their family. You know, no male figure in their life. I don't want my niece to ever have to chase to feel like, chase love, to feel like she's appreciated and loved. You know, my nieces, they are loved. I tell them I love them every single day, every single time, every single moment. Like I say I love you, they don't say nothing back. They don't say it back, but that's okay, because as long as I know that they hear the words I love you, then that's all that matters to me. You know, I know that they receive it. But yeah, that's just how it is, you know. And I just, like I said, I just thank God for the moments that I'm living in right now, because these are all answered prayers. You know, I'm literally in a position right now that I prayed for months ago. Like literally, like I'm living in my prayer, my answered these are answered prayers, y'all. These are answered prayers. Like all the prayers that I prayed out for my family and everything, like answered prayers, you know. It's a lot of things that's happening right now, and everything is just moving in motion. Everything is just coming into, like, it's just happening. You know, everything is happening. Like even with Miss D, like prayers that I pray for Miss D, like I'm doing things behind the scenes. Like I'm about to set Miss D up to the point where she's going to be 100% restored. You know, my mother. Like it's a lot of things that I want to do with my mom, and it's going to take some time, but I'm doing it. You know, I had conversations with my mom, and we talked, and I said, "Listen, Mom, that change is coming. Okay, that change is coming. You won't have to be in pain. You won't have to worry no more. Like I'm going to make sure I take care of you, and you're going to get this handled. You know." So, moral of the story is this: dads out there, uncles out there, brothers out there, love on your sibling, love on your daughter, love on your niece, whoever. Love on them so they don't chase that type of love from another man outside of the castle. Okay? Every woman in your life should feel secure. Every woman in your life should feel loved, and you know, respected. Respect every woman. Like your daughter, pour into your daughter, your nieces. Oh, just pour into them, because a lot of them end up in situations and they grow up chasing love that they supposed to get from you. So yeah, that's the moral. That's the message for you. Like any father out there, anybody, any person in that father role, uncle, whatever, love on them. Just show them that love. Just tell them that you love them. Even if you don't hear it back, tell them that you love them. I've been saying I love you for almost 2 years to them, and I ain't hear that back. But I know that it's here. You know, the love is here. You know, everything is in here. And it'll be able to replay. It'll replay and replay and replay and replay. So yeah, but yeah. After I ate that food, I ended up going to sleep in my car. But she just texted me. I woke up and she said she's done. So we're about to go down there and get her. So she's down here. Y'all saw the person with a bonnet. Now y'all see a beautiful young lady right here. Yep, it was well worth the $400. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. And the girl said it'll last a month and a half if you take care of it. But I say, you know, however, I'm gonna come back regardless, because she did a good job and my niece liked them. So yeah, so that's what it's all about. So if you're still watching this vlog, yeah, I'm about to go home. I don't know, maybe I'm about to finish on the Igloo. She said she wants some Chick-fil-A, so I'm gonna take her to Chick-fil-A.
I gotta go in with my lashes. My lips are so dry.
She do lashes too.
Yeah, I know. I know how to do mine.
My YouTube check. Hello, could I get an 8-piece nugget meal?
Medium or large?
A medium with a large Dr. Pepper. What else you said again?
Polynesian sauce.
Oh, a Polynesian sauce.
Anything else?
No, thank you.
Okay, so an 8-count nugget meal with a medium fry, a large Dr. Pepper, and Polynesian sauce.
Yes.
Can I have a name?
Jameer.
It's gonna be 1087 at the end. You're all set.
All right, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
I'm not. No.
What was the name?
Jameer.
Wasn't it an 8-count nugget, medium fries, and a large Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
They just missearched the name.
Oh, all right, they said Junior.
Yeah, that's
all.
all.
All right.
So it'll be 1087, sir.
Oh, I got cash out.
That's all good. Just so you know, though, for the phone, we do have to take it inside to pay. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, then here you go, sir.
All right, thank you.
Pleasure.
All right, you have a blessing, baby.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm sorry, sir. You have a blessing, okay?
That's crazy. All right.
What happened? Why you...
It'll just be 1087.
No, I was saying have a blessed one. You gave me the food, thank you.
Yeah, I know, but like, come on, man.
Say no, I'm messing with you. Why you ain't stop the car? You ain't care that much?
Man, I got paid minimum wage.
Oh, that's what's up. If I had enough to tip you, I would tip you.
Now you good, don't worry about it.
He said, all right, thank you. Well, that's what he was saying.
There you go.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Have a great time.
Oh, you have a blessed one.
I didn't know what he was talking about.